Where do you work in the city?
Underwriting. It's like insurance.
You write policies for insurance?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You have a dream. You have a soul that's going to die someday. What are you doing, babe? I quit immediately.
It's actually a really good job.
You get paid.
Yeah, like
What do you do with that money? You don't do anything with it. You sit on it because you have to go to work.
I got paid for whatever.
You get paid to go on the railroad. I'll take you on the railroad, okay? And then I'll throw you in front of the train because that sounds better than what you're doing. You write policy for insurance. What did you go to school for?
History.
Oh, babe! What do we know? You're just a child. That sucks. Huh?
She also has a son.
You have a son. There it is. Okay, keep up the good work. Everybody needs you. Oops. Didn't realize you were already in a different form of prison. I apologize. Okay. Are you autistic? Let's check. Do you love The Princess Bride? You love it. You do. You love it. You love it. They all love The Princess Bride. You guys, I know what you want. You want to have a sword and a bow staff and be in a shoot of armor. It's crazy that you could just have erections, you know what I mean? Like you're just at your house with your underwear and your sword with a big cock. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Isn't that crazy to you? Do you have a name for your penis? Is it George? Nice, good job. Is that your penis's name? You named it in high school, George? Oh, maybe you're clairvoyant. Maybe you're not autistic, but you're just reading the minds of retards. You're a retard. Maybe you're not autistic at all. You're just a regular guy who's just getting bombarded with, my penis's name is George. I'm like, what's your penis's name, George? You just sound just fucking gum in my pocket. Like not, like, look at this, look at this. This is a Hershey's wrapper with gum stuck inside of it. I want to be a different person. Okay? I don't want to be this. This is my problem. When all my friends are like, you just need to know your worth, know you're beautiful. I'm like, what about that? What about, you know what I mean? I think if you are white trash, you can't be seen as beautiful. Like beautiful people grow up with like ceramic mugs and linen stuff. I saw a guy, I know a guy who fucked a cat, okay? That's not, I'm not gonna be, I'm white trash. I don't want it next to me. Thanks. Thank you so much. Oh, you have big dad hands, that was awesome, I'm glad. Okay. You seem sexual. Why do you seem so sexual? Stop doing that. Stop. I can't handle sex stuff. So, are you a sexual entity? You are? What is that? Do you do things for money? You do? No. Why did you tap her and say no?
No, she's... No.
What's going on? Why is she speaking for you? Wait. Look at me. What? What's going on? Hey, shush. What's going on with you? Okay. Do you do things for money? You used to. And she hates it? Be proud of it. I used to be a butcher. I smelled like pig meat all the time. I smelled really gross. Blood. I've been so many gross jobs, and that's cool. I'm jealous. Are those breasts from real? Okay. I don't know why I can't talk to you. I'm such a prude that you exuding sex is, I'm like, are your... So are your titties... The grotesque childhood, you always feel like that's like this part you have to bury down. Sometimes it comes out. The other day I had a fever. I got this random fever, and I was driving back from a gig, and my opener and the host were in the front seats, and they were singing Little Ditty about Jack and Diane on the radio. And I leaned forward and I was like, my dad's name is Jack. And they're like, okay, yeah, we know. And I was like, yeah, but one time he dated a woman named Diane, and we went on a camping trip together, and they were fucking in a tent at noon, and I could hear them, and I really need to shit, so I was shaking the tent. And I was going, Dad, I need to shit. And he said, please get out of here, I'm fucking Diane. Let me finish. And I had really bad OCD at the time, so I wasn't willing to shit in the woods because I thought it was going to get on me. So I had an idea that I would get into the lake and I would shit in the lake. And I had recently seen Jackass where they jerked off a sea cucumber, so I figured that the shit would sink. So then I shit in the lake, but it didn't sink, it went right up to my eyeballs. And then I got out and I was shell-shocked because I had shit in my own face. And my sister saw me and she was like, are you all fucked up because you saw Dad fucking too? And I was like, yeah. So that's hard. That's hard to do. How many people are open? Oh my God. Why? It's great. Where are you? I'll come right over. Do you have a wife? Do you talk about the other person that they fuck? Do you have kids? Say no. Oh. I'm just gonna say this. It does do bad things. My parents fucked everybody, and just knowing that they were sexual people made me weird sexually. I've always wanted to have sex with my dad, you know? Because I know that he was fucking so much that I was like, I want him to do that with me. I want to be his girlfriend, you know? And your kids are gonna be just like me. My dad's dead, so I can say this, but boy have it. If he wasn't, I'm fucking him. How old are your kids? Just one kid taking this all in, not even having a sibling to share it with. Are you gonna have another sibling? No, you're just having one. Well, that's the only one of something you do have. Seems like you're so into sharing, you could give the little girl a fucking homie, a goddamn trauma bonder. You seem to have plenty. Last night I asked the crowd how many people were in an open relationship, but it was like half the room. Do you guys clap if you're in an open relationship? Oh, better. Okay, I like you guys better. You over there?
Yes.
With a woman?
Several people of different genders.
Oh my God, I hate this city. Is that one of your partners there next to you? No? Friend?
Yeah.
Friend, how do you feel about it?
I'm also in a
Really? Well, isn't it weird that you guys are like fucking everybody and every gender and then you get together and you're like, not you though. How did you make that decision?
This woman was talking, hi, welcome, I'm talking about the war in the Middle East. I made fun of Australian people and I said that you sounded like a cat fucking, and then it got heavy, and now I'm using you to kind of like bring some levity to the topic that I'm talking about. It's not really working. There's a couple chuckles, people get it, but I'm thinking if I kind of filibuster this conversation with you, people will be like, oh right, we remember, she's like a funny person, but I brought them deep into war. It's a new joke, it's not totally fleshed out, and I went too long with the intro, like I kind of said how I felt like it was a TED Talk. And I didn't really make it like comedic. I just kind of like went on a rant. And the problem is, I think the end of the joke doesn't have a huge payoff. So I'm like building up to kind of just have a.
I faint so easily. I've never met anybody who faints as much as me, except for one guy who actually we had sex one time. He was a super fainter, and it was during the dry time. Remember when you would have sex and you didn't know how to get yourself warmed up, so you would just force their dick in. Remember that? And the lady would go in like this. Remember that? And it was dry. It was going in like salad fingers, like, you know. Now I'm fucking in my 30s and I'm so wet all the time because my body wants to have a kid, but I don't want to have sex, so I'll be hooking up with a guy and he's like, you want to fuck? And I'm like, nah. And he's like, are you sure about that? And he pulls his hand up and there's like a catfish attached to it. He's like, there's a dolphin. I'm like, I don't know. You brought that from home. I don't know what that is. Anyway.
Hi! everybody. What's going on? Who's there? My boyfriend. Nice. How long have you guys been together? God, I've never been able to say that word. How long? 8 months. That's proper my boyfriend time. Eventually he'll become Mike, you know? But now he's, you know? How old are you? You're young. 21. So he's just a temporary boyfriend. He's not going to be, that's all it is. Hi. Oh, Are you serious? Calm, dude. It's going to get so much worse. Welcome back. You thought I worked here, didn't you? You asked me where the bathroom is. I have to stop wearing all black. Well, dude, now I get why you said my boyfriend. That's a tall, hot Asian guy. Very rare, dude. You gotta piss all over that, dude. I get it. Nice. What was my friend saying? My boyfriend. Oh, yeah, my buddy. She was telling me, she was like talking about setting boundaries. And she was like, I told my boyfriend he needs to text me every night before bed, good night, I love you, or it's over. And now he texts me every night before bed, good night, I love you, and it's great. And I was like, if I said that to anybody I've ever dated, they would be like, oh, perfect. I was on the fence anyway. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
I have a personal trainer now. She's like, you need to eat meals. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. She watches what I eat. She's like, it looks like you're eating like all day. And I was like, yeah. She's like, are you eating small scraps all day? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, just eat all your meals one time, 3 times a day. Sit down. And I was like, sit down? What? So we never had meals growing up, ever. It was just there's quiche in the fridge. I got type 2 diabetes because I went over to friends' houses and I found out that people had pantries. Oh, what are we doing? Chewy bars? Remember Nutrigrain bars? I would wake myself up at midnight when my friend was asleep, sneak down and just and come home and my parents would be like, why are you so fat? And I have no idea. They'd be like, I'm not feeding you any food. And I'm like, I know, it's crazy. And that's still how I eat. I go to grocery stores and they're like, don't, you just finished a bag of grapes. I'm like,